It's September and a year since I launched my first monthly exclusive collection on Etsy. I remember thinking that it probably wouldn't work out, and who was I to think that people would be interested enough to see my design each month. But month after month, each collection gets more and more popular, except December, we don't talk about her. And I found myself in a place where I have a body of work over the last year that I'm really proud of. As I go through each and every monthly budget, I'm reminded of the challenges I faced, whether I won or lost them, the behaviours that I had to change, as well as the ones that I was making. My relationship with money and myself has changed fundamentally in a year. Let's face it, budgets aren't sexy, but I'm so glad that I took the time to look at these sheets because they read to me like a diary. In these pages I can see sacrifice, hard lessons learned, difficult decisions, but also the euphoria of becoming more and more free. And that's why I've done it. As I pay off debt, more and more of my money is actually mine. I'll say that again. As I pay off debt, more and more of my money is actually mine. It's crazy to think that I spent so many years of my life working so that part of my paycheck would go to someone else. And as I look back at September's budget from 2021 in its pink 70s wallpaper glory, I think about how I didn't believe that I could make my Etsy store work. I then remind myself that this is now my full-time job. And as I become closer and closer to true freedom, I feel so honoured that I can help in any small way to help others feel the freedom that I'm starting to feel. I said budgets aren't sexy, but they can be fun. They can be motivational. They can be anything that you want them to be. For me, I know that I need them to look good, to lift my mood, to make me feel good about the tough decisions that I'm making. And with that in mind, I'd like to introduce to you the new and improved September. Hi guys, gals and buying pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. In today's video we're going to be doing September's budget, and I love doing these budgets. I've learned to love budgeting because it just makes me feel like I've got my life in order when I know that I've got a realistic budget that I know is going to work. So in today's video, it's in a couple of parts as per usual. So the first part, we are going over September's stuff. So this is stuff that I'm so proud of. We've got a 70s theme. It is a complete refresh from what we had before. So if you remember a year ago we had pink rainbows, and it was my first ever collection that I ever launched, and it is so important to me and so special, but I wanted to elevate what we did. So we've still got rainbows, and we're still in a bit of a 70s wallpaper sort of style, but we've branched out a little bit and we're doing something really special. So I'm so excited to show you it, and I really hope you love it as much as I do. Then we move into my budget for September, and it's going to be a good one. I'm really pleased with it, and I hope that I make the money that I'm planning to. And that will be it for the video, but it's going to be a big one because I've got so much to show you. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to all the patrons who support me. These launches and these exclusives just simply are not possible without them, because the capital that I get from that launches me and slingshots me into the next month. So without you, I can't do it. If you would like to become a patron, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. But before all of that, let's go ahead and take a look at September's exclusives. Okay guys, gals and non-binary pals, we are here for the moment. This is what we've been waiting for. I am so excited to show you what September looks like. I hope you like it, I really do. So let's get started with option A. Option A, of course, is a rainbow, but this time we are having red, orange, lighter orange, cream and pink. And this is the mini with no category strip. The pattern goes round to the end, and I absolutely love this. It's beautiful. This is what it looks like in a bigger scale, where the pattern wraps round on a midi. Stunning. And this is what you can expect from a laminated A6. There's different fonts here. This is what the Patreons have ordered. And I've gone for the pink strip across it. It's just a beaut, love it. And then when you go for the luxury one, where we've just got the vinyl on the front, doesn't disrupt the pattern whatsoever. Then the pattern isn't subdued or anything like that when it comes to the zipper as well. And this is my little insert that I'm going to use for my zipper. So beautiful, I love this one. This is by far my favourite one so far. For option B, I don't have much to show you because it hasn't been as popular with the patrons as it is with me, but we have this sort of semicircle stacked design, pink, orange and cream, and this is what it looks like with the mini. I love it. I love it so much. Then the midi with no strip. This is what it looks like on a laminated A6. And this is what the luxury A6 looks like. I don't have a zipper to show you, but I'm sure you can use your imagination. Now, C has been incredibly popular. This is Hippy Dippy Flower Power. So this mini with no strip, it's just so beautiful. The burnt red in the background tips it over and makes it not feminine anymore. It just becomes a pattern. I can imagine this is unisex. This will work for anybody. I absolutely love this. So much so that it's going to be my spending envelope for the month. Love it. And then this is what it looks like with the strip. That's just so nice. And then we've got the luxury ones here. And as I said, it has been incredibly popular among the patrons. And then here's one here with no strip. How gorgeous. Option D is your MCM beaut. It looks like the Erin Condren design as well. It's just concentric circles. It is just simple and stunning. Here's what it looks like in the A7. Really, really nice. And then here are the laminated A6s. Here's one without a strip. And as you can see, I'm not enlarging the print at all. It just gets bigger for the item, so you just get more of it rather than expanding it and ruining it. And look how nice it looks like as a zipper. E is just it. I don't know why it reminds me of my childhood, because I'm not a child of the 70s, but there's something about it that just reminds me of a supermarket. I just love this one. So we've got semicircles, but they're stacked in a different way on a cream background. Look how nice that is. Then this is what it looks like as an A7. Gorgeous. Then we got the A6 laminated. An A6 with no category strip. And then the zipper. Just so good. I love this. Then for F, finally, we have this wiggly line pattern in all of the colours that we had. So it just rounds everything off and adds a bit of a wild sort of edge to it. So that's what that looks like. In the A7, you see more of it and it starts to become a bit calmer. And then the A6 laminated. Don't they look incredible? Then the luxury ones. And there isn't a zipper to show you, but aren't these just beautiful? So to recap, 4 cash envelopes we have: option A, option B, option C, option D, option E, and option F. Okay, so my favourite part of the launch, it's coming to be, is the budget booklet. So let's take a look. So we have the monthly version and we have the weekly version. Both come with free stickers. So let's talk about the stickers first. So the design never really changes, it's just the colourway. So this month we have got the 5 colours. We've got different burnt reds and oranges and pinks. So they match up with everything that we've got going on really, really well. Then we've got all of the really helpful ones. So our no spend stickers have the rainbow behind them. We've got date dots in red. We've got September in pink. And as ever, we've got the calendar, which you can start on a Sunday or a Monday. and we've also got the same for the meal planner. So these come in so handy, and I absolutely adore these. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the monthly booklet first. So with the monthly booklet, we have this option B as the design, and I just absolutely love it. When you see it in a different scale, it does something to me. When you open up, you've got your nameplate page on that option F. It just makes such an impact. I love it so much. You move into your calendar, and the washi on this is the rainbow. You couldn't ask for more really, could ya? Then your paycheck bill tracker and your envelope page is with your flower power design. Just love how this looks. Moving over, you have your check-in, and we definitely are going mid-century modern with these shapes as well. And we've got different colours, and as ever, it's a double page spread, and it goes up to week 5. In case, whatever month you're using this for, it is a 5-week month. Then we have your meal plan and your shopping list. So there's 2 shopping lists on here and your meal plan. So that extra black sticker can go over if you want to start it on a Monday. And the black does work really well with this, especially if you're using a black pen. But we've got that mid-century modern sort of Erin Condren style print at the top there. So yeah, it looks beautiful, this one does. Then we have your tracker, and this is just lines. It kind of looks a bit like my rainbow if they were all the same width. But this is where you can track expenses, debts, savings. You can track absolutely anything. There isn't any rules to these pages. You can do what with it as you prefer. It's absolutely up to you. Then we have a page for sinking funds where you can take note of your sinking funds throughout the month. And then the last page is a blank one, so you can do whatever you need with it. Working out, notes for next month, anything you need to. And then on the back we have this. So as you know, every single month I like to collaborate with somebody, and I like to highlight a British maker or creator in the budgeting sort of realm. And this month we have gone with Oxmel Studios, who I greatly admire, greatly respect, and I completely adore. And she has done something incredible. So this one is called the Ultimate Multitude of Challenges. You have your £5 element where you can save up to 100, and obviously there's all of these dots which you can tick off as you go along. There's a £10 element where you can save £200, and a £20 element when again you can save £200. Now don't worry if you're not saving in pounds, the math still makes sense. Just pretend that's a dollar or a yen or whatever, or a euro, whatever you're using. I definitely encourage you to check out Oxmel Studios, because literally what they're doing over there is something special. So I will link her shop down in the description for you to take a look at. Next we have the weekly booklet, and this is for people who like to budget week by week, and that tends to be Americans, but a lot of people in the UK are starting to adopt this new way of doing it, using a bit of rollover or however you get paid, because some people just get paid weekly and it works out. So this stunning option, either D or E, I can't remember, this is too new in the design for me to know them off by heart, but look at this design. Isn't it just stunning? Sharp, crisp, I love it so much. When you open up, you don't have the nameplate page because we've got a lot of stuff in this book for weekly budgeters. So we go straight into the calendar, so those stickers come in really handy. And then we move into Paycheck Bill Tracker 1, which is the same as in the monthly booklet. So we have the flower power version. Then we have another one which is just beautiful. It's got leaves in cream and red on a pink background. Very subtle. Then we have this one, and this definitely reminds me of older shops when I was younger. So like the sale things, it just looks Jetsons. I love it. There's something about it that I love. Absolutely adore it. Then we have the next Paycheck Bill Tracker, which has a bit more of a crazy or zany. This one reminds me of, do you know in Disney's The Aristocats, when they all start playing jazz and everything goes all different colours and wild? That's what this reminds me of. Not sure why. There's probably a reason. Then we have a pink one. This one's a bit more of a subtle, nice way to end your month on this colour as well. So gorgeous. Lastly, we've got a check-in because everybody needs to check in, and those are the last 2 pages. And then we move into the savings challenge from OXML Studios, which is, as I said, an absolute banger. So here are the 2 booklets. I truly hope you love them. These are my favorite thing to make. I love making cash envelopes, but these are very, very special to me. So I hope you like them as much as I do. The fun doesn't stop there, because with September we are now celebrating a whole year on my Etsy store, so we have a little bit of a shop update. A lot of you have been with me from the start and I can't thank you enough. Like, the fact that you've been with me so long, it just means I can't articulate it. However, there are some of you who have joined recently and you've missed out on so much. We're still keeping monthly exclusives, and every exclusive going forward will only be available for that month. However, I am bringing back some of the older designs in some forms. So I'm going to show you a couple of pictures on the screen. Now what these are is the styles that you can have. It's making it easier for people to shop with me. So there are 100 colors, and then there are 100 glitter designs, there are 100 diamond designs, we have crinkled foil, we have confetti, we have snow. There are so many different options, and then we have a couple of styles. So we have some things that you've seen before and some things that you haven't seen before, some things that were custom for people and some things that weren't. So there's so many options. I think I added it all up and there's 708 different options, and that's excluding every single design that I'm going to bring out this year. Everything that you have seen on your screen is available forever. So let me show you what some of the Patreons have picked, because we've got loads of different stuff. So we have Christmassy designs, a lot of the ombres are back, the Scandinavian one. This one was a custom order for somebody and they loved it, and I loved it as well, so they're there as well. We have these ones, which I can't say what they look like because I have the license to sell this design, which is 3 circles by the way, but I do not have a license to sell what it looks like. So I can sell this and I have the license for this, so it's not called what you think it's called mouse. More of that. Then we've got some of these. This is the foil design, which you can get in over 100 colors. Ombre is obviously popular. We've got a new code for this, so it's not called sprinkles anymore. That's Budget with Ira 2. This was from February last year and love this. I don't even think this, I think it was part of a pack this was in. So yeah, the Galaxy ones are forever as well. So I know they're an August exclusive at the moment, but this is here to stay in some colors. And we have that mouse one as well. So yeah, take a look, because if you've missed out on something, chances are it's there for you. If you've missed out on something that isn't there, talk to me, because I can probably do something. The only thing that I really can't do is December from last year, because that was not, that they weren't great for me to make. So there's a lot of options now, so you can go back and pick out the things that you've missed, or you can go and you can buy one from each month, or you can do whatever you want to do. Also, if you bought all of the leopard print ones, for instance, and your categories have changed but you still want leopard print, you can go and change it all. It's still there for you. So yeah, but the leopard print one is massively expanded. So rather than 3 colors, there's now 100 colors. So I really hope you like. Okay, we are here with the monthly booklet, ready to get started with my budget. But the first thing I want to do is I want to put my name on the nameplate page. This is literally one of my favorite things to do because it gives me ownership of my budget. It makes me feel like it's mine. I don't know what it is, but it's brilliant to do. Moving over, what I'm going to do before I do anything is I'm actually going to set up the calendar. with all of my paydays and everything like that. I'm going to be using the stickers that come with it. I don't need these yet because those are expense trackers, but so we're going to be focusing solely on this page. So let's get cracking. Okay, that is my calendar set up, good to go. I'm treating September as a 4-week month because I'll be returning from holiday some point in this week. So I need a little bit of money towards the end of the week. So what we're going to do now is move over to the paycheck bill tracker and start doing the budget. Okay, so we are budgeting for September. And when we talk about income, we have, well, I have 3 streams of income. So first of all, I have Jake, my Etsy, YouTube, and Patreon. And then potentially emergency fund if I need to use it. Now, I'm going to do my budget very, very slim for September because the first 2 weeks so far of this pay period have been incredibly slow. Jake's half of all of the bills is $358.94. Now that doesn't sound very much, but he pays for his half of the rent, so it's only really bills that his share is there. And in order to have a bare bones budget, I need to earn $1,376.76. And that would mean that I wouldn't need to use any emergency. So altogether, so with what Jake gives me and what I earn, that should be $1,735.70. Bills, I'm going to go ahead and list all of my bills here. If anything's different, I'll let you know. Okay, so those are all of my bills. The only big difference that you'll notice is council tax. So it's gone up to £173.03, and that is because we've moved. So we live near a lot more schools now, so obviously our council tax is higher because we have to pay for the services around us. Not that we're using them, but that's another argument for another day. Anyway, I've also included this category on my bills. It's unbudgeted. I know that I capture it within my check-in, but I don't actually capture it within my budget, so the end number isn't always accurate. So I've included that on there now because I have a line space, because obviously we're not paying for the Netflix bill anymore. So that's there. So altogether the bills come up to $1,205.70, which leaves me after my preferred salary of $530. So let's move down to envelopes. So first off, we've got spending, and you won't notice any changes here. Spending is 120, which is £30 a week. Groceries is £200, and that is £100 from me and £100 from Jake. So that's £200 there. Petrol is £30 a week, and that's just for my car, so that's £120. And then household is £40 for the month, so it's a 4-week month for us. And I contribute half and Jake contributes the other half. So this comes up to £480, which leaves me with £50. I told you it's going to be tight. So the two very important sinking funds, the ones that I always stuff no matter what, is water and car maintenance. And these are both going to be £25, which would make £50 and leave me with 0. So I'm comfortable not paying my one and only debt, which is my student loan, because I am paying way over the odds anyway. So once you're earning over a certain amount, you have to pay like a certain percentage of a salary. But last month I paid 300. Like I'm paying so much. So I'm not actually planning to pay any. However, if my salary is higher than this, I will be, because that's my next priority. So that would be 0 and leave me with 0. And then in terms of savings, I do like to include these. Just in case I do need to pay into them. So emergency fund and pension. So my emergency fund is currently £3,000 and I want to get it to £4,500 because that is roughly 3 months of zero. If I had 3 months of zero money at all, then £4,500 would be fine for me to live on until I like sorted out the situation. So I'd like to get it to there, but I'm obviously not in a position to do that because I'm focusing on my student loan. And the other one is pension, and I do want to get back to stuffing that. So I'm not expecting to get anything extra, because as I said, it is a incredibly slow week. However, that is a reasonable budget. So as long as I earn 1,376.76 or more, this will be absolutely fine. Like, this is a manageable, doable budget. If I earn less, then I will rely on a small chunk of my emergency fund. It's a shame, but that'll be what it'll be. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. In an ideal world, I would earn something like 1,800. I want to put like something like £200 or £300 to my student loan. That would make me really happy. But yeah, that is the budget done and dusted. So I'm really excited to, you know, get into September and then start checking in with you with this gorgeous booklet. I'm just so excited. Look at these. Look at this. Hi guys, Gals on Buying Fast. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. We do have 2 new patrons who joined us. Welcome so much to Daniel Matthews and Natalie Clayson. And that is us about done with the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you like the September listings. I love them so much. There's a plane and I hope you can't hear it and I can't edit it out, but I'm still going to carry on talking because I've got stuff to do today. So with the video all done and dusted, without it going on forever, which I know they can do, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye.